Two of the most popular venues on the USAC AMSOIL Sprint Car National Championship calendar reside in the heart of southern Indiana. Bloomington Speedway's lush green hillside provides a welcoming ambiance to nearly a century of great racing on the quarter-mile oval of radiant clay. Deeper south is Hopstad, Indiana's Tri-State Speedway, where crowds come in droves, annually filling up both sides of the racing arena to cheer on their racing heroes. Welcome to USAC Weekly Warmup, presented by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics, as we take an in-depth look at this weekend's USAC National Sprint Car events on Friday, April 14th at Bloomington Speedway and Saturday, April 15th, Spring Showdown at Tri-State Speedway, co-sanctioned by MSCS. Only 4 active drivers have mastered both Bloomington and Tri-State during their USAC National Sprint Car driving careers. You can count Coleman, Alabama's Kevin Thomas Jr. amongst them. KTJ recently returned to the USAC Wars, picking up an 8th in his season debut 2 weekends ago at Lawrenceburg for the Pace Brothers racing team. The winningest non-wing sprint car driver in the country in 2016 continues to find his stride, as just last weekend he scored a pair of top 5 finishes in a midget at the Kokomo Grand Prix. Sikeston, Missouri's Hunter Schoenberg began the year in a winning fashion by taking the Saturday night portion of the Winter Dirt Games in Ocala, Florida. At Lawrenceburg, Schoenberg was flat out fast until he rode a harrowing ride while running second. Though he resides just a stone's throw away in Bedford, Indiana, Bloomington Speedway has become home sweet home to Brady Short over the past decade plus. Short, a 6-time Bloomington Sprint Car Track champion, earned his first career USAC win there in 2006. Tri-State Speedway has been kind as well to the Bedford Blaster, where he captured a pair of USAC National Sprint Car victories in 2015. John Stanbro needs just one more victory to surpass Rich Vogler for sole possession of 10th place all-time on the USAC National Sprint Car win list. What better place to do it than this coming weekend in Bloomington and Hopstad? Stanbro, who announced his intentions to step away from full-time racing at the end of the year, is riding a high after a solid 4th-place run at the Berg on the 1st of April. Ironically, each of the 4 drivers have exactly 3 wins apiece at this weekend's 2 tracks, marrying each other with a single win at Bloomington and a pair of victories at Tri-State. However, there will be a stacked field on hand to disrupt any notions those 4 have of adding another tally mark to their Southern Indiana dirt track scorecard. They will have to contend with the likes of series point leader Justin Grant of Ione, California, Hanford, California's Chad Baisflug, who currently occupies 2nd in the standings, plus additional top 10 points residents Jared Andretti of Mooresville, North Carolina, Tejeras, New Mexico's Josh Hodges, Kokomo, Indiana's Shane Cottle, and Tip City, Ohio's Landon Simon, plus a bevy of others who can and will contend this weekend. USAC National Racing is in the midst of a streak of sweeps. Just last weekend, Brady Bacon dominated both nights of the Kokomo Grand Prix in a midget, and 2 weeks ago, Chris Windham began the flourish by winning the National Sprint Car Midwest season opener at Lawrenceburg, then followed that performance one night later with a victory in the Silver Crown Series Sumar Classic at the Terre Haute Action Track. This weekend provides another opportunity for a Windham sweep. He was a winner at Bloomington in the spring of 2011, but Tri-State has proved troublesome throughout his career. In 13 starts at the quarter-mile paperclip, he possesses an average finish of 12th. The tide seems to be turning as 3 of his 4 most recent starts at Tri-State have resulted in top 10 finishes. Last April at Bloomington, Brian Clausen continued his dominance there by leading the final 12 laps to take his 4th straight USAC National Sprint Car victory at the track. Prior to him, no driver had ever won 2 straight USAC sprint races at Bloomington. One night later, Chase Stockin from nearby Fort Branch, Indiana, picked his way past Thomas Mesereau on lap 12, then owned the final 19 laps of the feature for his first USAC triumph at his home track in Hopstad. Gates open at 5:30 Friday night for the Bloomington season opener, with cars set to hit the track at 6:30. Tri-State Speedway's opening event on Saturday gets underway with Pro Source qualifying at 6:30 and racing scheduled to begin at 7:30 Central Time. All around the globe, fans who are unable to make the trek to Bloomington and Tri-State this Friday and Saturday can watch flag-to-flag coverage of each race a day after the event on demand at loudpedal.tv. This is Michael McIntyre, and on behalf of the United States Auto Club and loudpedal.tv, Racer Max says thanks for watching USAC Weekly Warmup presented by AMSOIL, the first in synthetics.